So we're here with the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission. My name is Chris Urban. Cyndee Shaw is my assistant here. And we're here today to kind of demonstrate some of the animals that you might find here. Look at some of the diversity of turtles that we have in the valley and on the refuge. Painted turtles, spotted turtles, stinkpot, the endangered bog turtle, and then a spiny softshell, which is kind of a strange turtle to be here, more in the Delaware River. And then a little tiny box turtle. We have the wood turtle, which is another very common animal in the valley. And then we'll skip that guy because he's a freak. Yeah. Well, he's actually a really cool salamander, but not from the valley. He's a cousin to our spotted salamanders that occur in the valley, Jefferson salamanders. But this is a tiger salamander that occurs down in the southern part of the state.
American toad.
This is American toad. Very common porch toads. Gray tree frog. Very common in Pennsylvania. People don't see them because they live in the trees. You might hear them calling when they're breeding.
And what kind of sound do they make when they breed?
It's like a brrrr, or he's gonna jump.
Yeah, it's making me nervous. Slider.
Yeah, red-eared slider, which is an aquatic invasive species. These animals are pet turtles. You can get them at Petco or wherever, and get them for like $22 or $25 or whatever. People get them when they're little, and they're cute and cuddly when they're little, and they grow big. They don't realize how big they get. This is an adult female. And what they do is they outcompete some of our native turtles. Here we have a black rat snake. He's out of the cage. He's a really good handler. Black rat snakes are arboreal snakes, so they live in trees, and they spend most of their time in trees. But they will come down out of trees to hunt for chipmunks and mice on the forest floor. These guys are kind of ambush hunters, but they're search and seize. They grab, and they're constrictors, so they'll wrap their tails around their prey and then consume them whole. But this guy's a real good handler. He's been one of our stars today. Yeah, real popular. Oh, yeah. Next we have a copperhead, northern copperhead. This guy has been very calm. It's a little chilly today, so he's not moving much. But you can see by the saddles on his back that's kind of the characteristic pattern that they have. It's kind of like these reddish saddles. But you can see the elliptical pupils in the eyes. That's the characteristic of a venomous snake in Pennsylvania. And then if you look closely, you can see the pits right underneath the eyes, a little bit in front of the eyes, but a little bit under. That's another kind of indicator of a venomous snake. The timber rattlesnake over here in the corner, and that's one of our species of concern, but it's also our largest venomous reptile. This guy's starting to rattle a little bit. He's had a kind of a long day, but they come in two color phases. This one's a black phase. We also have a yellow phase. I don't have one of those with us today, but even though we call it a phase, it's really that's their morph. That's what color they are. Black head versus like a yellowish head, always with a black tail. Again, rodent eaters, mostly chipmunks is their staple. What I like to say is their staple. That's what they consume most of the time. And they're really cool, kind of charismatic, big reptile species.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.